There's been key details that have emerged from the findings in the Delhi High Court Chief Justice's report on Justice Verma, where they have stated that there is no evidence of forced entry. So, since you're currently at Justice Verma's residence, outside the Justice Verma's residence, so is there just one door for the entry in the residence? Is there a back door as well? And who all have the access to this premises?
Yeah, Ria, if we talk about the security details of the residence of Justice Verma, then we have to remember that all the High Court judges or Supreme Court judges, they are high security entitled people, and entering inside their premises is quite tough. And if you don't have any prior appointment with the judges, you can't be allowed inside. As the paramilitary forces, they take care of their residence and they do not allow anybody till the time the judge shares their details with the security personnel outside. So clearly it's not an easy task for any of the outsider to enter easily inside the residence of any of the justices across the country. And as Justice Verma has claimed that in his reply to the panel, in which he mentioned that some of the parts of the debris that were burnt is still kept inside his residence. As we have shown earlier the footage that how some of the debris we can show from the very narrow gap that has been kept in his lawn. And then he mentioned that some sacks that were not over there, and so we found some of the currency notes over here. So if we talk about the access of any other people inside the residence of Justice Verma, then beside his security staff, beside his personal secretary, and beside his house helps, no one can enter the residence without prior permission of any of the chief justices or any of the judges across the city. Back to you, Ria.
Anand, in terms of also this panel that has been formed, the 3-member panel that has been formed and it has been constituted to investigate in this case. We've also seen that Justice Verma's judicial work has also been suspended. So right now, currently, what is the development in terms of the investigation that we are seeing?
Yeah, Ria, look, 3-member panel have been formed by the Supreme Court, which includes 2 of the High Court justices and 1 High Court judge. So clearly they will be deliberating all the points that have been mentioned since the Holi incident that was on March 14, when the fire call was reported from the residence of Justice Verma. However, the report that the Supreme Court shared yesterday, that has 25 pages report that it shared, in which there is a reply of Justice Verma also, and Justice Verma has also mentioned about that how his reputation was being tarnished, which he has built in a career that has gone for over a decade. So clearly he has mentioned all those parts, and that he has also raised suspicion that this can have been planted. So clearly all these points will be taken into consideration, that how this cash currency notes which were burnt over there, how much currency was there, as Justice Verma clearly stated in his reply to the panel, that the store from which this cash pile was found in that area is not connected to the residential area, and that part is not used by the family members of Justice Verma. So clearly he has mentioned that he has no role with that, and someone else would have been behind that. So clearly all these points will be into deliberation before coming to any conclusion by the 3-member panel that the Supreme Court has formed. Back to you.
All right, Anand, stay with us. But viewers, I'd like you to understand exactly about, since we are talking about something so sensitive,